Secretary of State John Kerry is in Iraq as the country spirals further into violence. The Obama administration hopes high-level talks with the country's ethnic and religious faction leaders can help unite Iraq and end the bloodshed. But outside those negotiation rooms, parts of Iraq continue to fall as ISIS fighters gain more ground. Here's the story. At least 70% of Anbar province is now under the control of militants from ISIS. The jihadist group is on a mission to create an Islamic state across Sunni areas of Iraq and Syria. Gaining ground in 4 new towns over the weekend, ISIS continues to overpower a weak Iraqi army. Security officials say Iraqi forces have now withdrawn from Haditha, which could put Iraq's power grid at risk. The Obama administration believes that Iraqi's faction leaders need to come together to stop ISIS from taking any more territory. A message U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is sharing today with Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki.
This is a critical moment where together we must urge Iraq's leaders to rise above sectarian motivations.
In the meantime, the U.S. is sending 300 military advisors, but Iraq says what they need are American airstrikes.
We have an agreement which say whenever the new Iraqi democratic government is threatened, America is ready to help.
Many Republican lawmakers also want President Obama to order an air assault.
I think that we should cut off ISIS's access to their command and control structure in Syria. And I think primarily that involves air power.
Be realistic about the nature of the threat. When we're arguing over 300 advisors, when the request had been for 20,000 in order to do the job right, I'm not sure we've really addressed the problem.
But the Obama administration says the Iraqi leaders must start working together before any kind of military solution can be effective. And this week, Kerry also plans to discuss possible oil disruptions from the Iraqi conflict. The country's largest oil refinery has been turned into a battlefield, raising fears the global oil supply could be hurt.